Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Monday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning later than I wanted to. The little dog I'm watching, she loves to get up way too damn early, and she runs around and tanks on the floor and jumps up and down at the bed and basically makes sure you get up and get her out. So she's a great dog, she really is. She just, the early morning thing really kind of sucks. So it is what it is, though. It's part of the job. So got her, got up, got out, got her outside, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit. Our lovely wife got up and she got around, got ready to head off to work. And then we got back inside, got the dog fed, all that good fun stuff, hanging around in the morning, just kind of chilling out, getting a few things done. The weather was actually really, really nice. It was warming up. I was answering dozens and dozens of really stupid questions about a truck I have for sale on Marketplace, and it's so discouraging because like the people, I'd say 95% of the questions were dumb stuff like how many miles are it? It's on the fucking ad. Like, you know, what town's it in? It's on the ad. Like, does it run and drive? It's on the ad. Like, everything about it. Like, what else is wrong with it? I'm like, I listed off everything wrong with it. Like, stuff like I took the time to list the 45 things wrong with the truck, then also said, oh, and by the way, the frame's rusted in half. Like, I forgot that. Like, I'm gonna somehow remind myself to tell you after you ask or anything else. Like, you didn't read the fucking ad. Like, it's absolute misery. But had a few different people who were like 90% of them, I swear, it was like trying to offer me like half of what it was, and the truck's already half of what it should be. Like, this thing was like, if I took the time to fix whatever the water leak is, I'm assuming water pump right now, but if I fix a couple of things, this would be a $6,000 truck. If I fixed everything on it, I don't want to fix everything on it, so it's a $2,000 truck, and it's clearly listed. Today it's $2,000. Next week it's $1,900, and then after that it's $1,800, so on and so forth. And the amount of people who are like $1,500 today, and I'm like, nope. In 5 weeks you can have $1,500 if it's still here, but it won't be. Like, somebody's gonna buy this truck, runs and drives, air conditioning, cruise, all that shit. Like, it's gonna sell for $2,000. So it is what it is. I had a bunch of guys like trying to like want to come over, thinking they're gonna bring $1,500, $1,000, all that stuff. I'm like, not gonna happen. And my answer had became maybe. And maybe it was the answer if it's still here in 5 weeks or 10 weeks if you're offering $1,000 for it. Like, I'm not taking anything less than that right now. So went ahead and said, hell, one guy was wanting to come over and look at it, trying to let me know when he'd be getting here, and I'd be able to meet him. I said, I work from home, so I'm around here all the time. Give me a heads up. And then I had another dog getting dropped off, so I met with them. She dropped the dog off this morning, and the dogs get along great. The little one's here, and the big Doberman that shows up, so they played and stuff. So the little one don't play too much. She loves to be around dogs and stuff, but she's not really a player. She's not really a chase and play kind of dog. She's more of a run and pee on stuff and stiff things kind of dog. Unless she sees a squirrel, then she is full on like attack kill mode, and she goes after the fence hard. Like, if the squirrel's on the fence stuff, she loses her mind. So, which is a good match because the Doberman will like lose his mind and bark at squirrels and chase them if they're up on a power line. Nowhere near him, he'll still chase them. So the two of them enjoyed basically barking and chasing at shit that they'll never catch. So it is a good time. But yeah, had fun with it. Had a handful of people. I said it's first come, first serve. Anybody that shows up money gets a truck. I'm not holding it for nobody. And one guy even reached out because he saw like in like, I don't know, August or something, it's like free. I think it gets down there. He's like, well, contact me on August 23rd when it's free. And I'm like, yeah, won't be here, dude. Like, I already have, I think it's $1,100 offer. I don't remember if the guy offered me. The guy's gonna pull it apart for parts and sell the pieces off it. He offered me $1,100, and I don't have to answer all these damn phone calls. You know, and it's stupid text message and all this stuff. I don't have to deal with any of you people and that whole thing. One guy even offered me, like, said it's $1,500, and then I'm like, still here in 5 weeks. He's like, well, I need to fix this, this. Starts listing off all the things what's wrong with it. Would you take less? And I'm like, I won't even take $1,500 today. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I already told you what these problems are with it. Like, people just suck. So one guy said he was coming over, gave me an ETA, and I said, cool. And then reached out, the little dog owner said she wanted to come pick the dog up today already, so she came and got him, or got her, and then it's just me and the Doberman left. So we were hanging around, told the guy that's coming over to look at the truck that give me a heads up, and I'd meet him over there because it's technically not my house, it's across the street, but it's not at my house. So I didn't want him knocking on the door if he got there before I did. But went over and checked, and tires were a little low. It's been sitting for a while, and the one has a small little leak in it. So pumped all the tires up and topped off the water and everything in it, which is all good to go. And he showed up, and I told him to shut up. I said, you can touch the manifold. It's not been started in, like, since yesterday. When I gave it a quick little hose off, it's not been run. We looked all over him, and he brought his buddy that he picked up on the way, who supposedly knows a lot more about cars and trucks. So they looked it all over, and like they were crawling underneath it, and they were really looking it over good. And I told them, so you ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. If you guys want to talk shit about it, you know, problems, concerns, you know, feel free to tell me, because I don't. It's an object. I don't love stuff. So if there's something that you find wrong with it, I don't know about it, I'm gonna be really surprised. Like, I've had this truck for like 7 years, I think, something like that. 6, 8, 7, 8 years, like that. And I guarantee you'll not find anything I haven't already found. So, you know, I can, if you think there's a problem, tell me, because it wasn't on the list, then it's not a problem. I'll tell you why that's that way. So they looked it all over. We chatted a little bit, nice enough guys, and husband and wife, and then his buddy came out with him. And they looked it all over. The wife was like, it's the best looking truck you've looked at. I guess we've been looking at a bunch of these style for a while now. And they drove all the way to Tampa, drove 2+ hours to Tampa to look at one, and the frame was rusted in half so bad the doors wouldn't latch correctly. Like, the truck was literally sagging that much that it wouldn't latch. And the guy was like, yep, everything's perfectly fine, everything on it works except for the AC. And he goes, there wasn't even a compressor on it. He goes, it needs to be recharged. He goes, there wasn't even a compressor on the damn motor. So I don't know how in the hell I'm going to charge it, but, and he hum-hawed around it, started up, everything was good. And he kind of talked about, he found a Trailblazer that was newer than mine, a little less mileage. I said, yeah, but it's a Trailblazer. You want a truck. You know, this ain't the same world here. So, and he goes, they're going to sell it to me $1,500. I looked at it earlier today and told him I wanted to see the truck first. I said, that's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. I've got literally dozens of people who are, some people buy this truck, and this $2,000 does not change my life. So he wanted to know if he could drive it. I said, absolutely. So we drove it. He was babying it a little bit. I said, dude, he's talking with the transmission. I said, stomp into it, dude. It's a truck. Like, it's a V8 truck. Like, it's a man's equipment. Punch it, you know, give it hell. So he punched it, gave it hell a couple times, and it's really solid. I ain't getting impressed him how good it did run. And he was like, okay, cool. Got back to the house, and we got talking, and he's like, I got $1,500 cash on me right now. And I'm like, okay, is that like all the money you have in the world, or it's all you have with you? And he goes, well, it's all I have right now. I'm like, okay, well, good luck. And if it's still here in 5 weeks, it'll be $1,500, and you can have it. And he's like to me, he goes, so you wouldn't take $1,500? I said, I won't take $1,900 for the same day. I won't take $1,999 for this thing. Like, he's like, kind of like, what? Huh? I said, is there anything I've done or said at this truck with everything I told you wrong with it? Is there anything I was dishonest about? He goes, not that I know of. I said, okay. So if I wasn't willing to lie to sell my truck at a higher price, I'm not willing to lie for that. What makes you think I'd be willing to lie and now take $1,500 for a truck? When I've been telling everybody else, I won't take $1,500. That would make me a liar, and that's not what I am. So you can come back with more money, hope nobody else buys it before you, or I don't know what to tell you. And they're like, she's like, I didn't even bring my debit card. I can't go to the ATM. Can't da. I said, we just come on around. He wasn't really leaving. He was trying to figure out a way to buy a truck. So he wanted a truck, and he was trying to think I was gonna, you know, take the $1,500. And I just went and locked the truck up and had the keys in my hand. And I said, well, it's kind of chilly out here. I'm going back inside. So the only thing I can do for you, if you want to, completely up to you, I can take your $1,500 right now. I'll send you a text or make a video saying you've paid me $1,500 and still owe me $500. Come back later today, come back tomorrow, whatever that number is, whenever you get here, and give me another $500, and you can take the truck home. And that's the best I can do for you. There's no other way, if ands and buts around it. There's not going to happen. And I will not take, literally $1,999 I won't take. So he's like, well, I'm hauling around a little stuff. He goes, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So he handed me the $1,500. I counted it, $1,500 in there. So we're good to go. I sent him a text saying he owed me $500 still. He paid $1,500 on the truck, and he headed home. He said he'd be back in a couple hours. So he had to drive or back home to the bank, and then whatever, and come back. So he came back about 3 hours later and showed up, picked up the truck. We topped off the water. He was super worried about the water. I've been driving this thing for a long time with a leak. It doesn't leak that much, but when you're new to it, you'll get more paranoid. So went ahead, he basically got the truck, drove home. I left him my license plate so he'd get home legally, because you got to have a plate here in Florida. It's a jailable offense. He said he'd bring my plate back to me tomorrow, so we'll see if that happens. I told him, I said, if you don't bring the plate back, he'll report the plate stolen, because at that point it will be, so it will not be a thing. I'm going to go to the DOT, or DMV, Department of Motor Vehicle, yeah. But I'm going to go down there in a couple days and turn my plate in. With or without the plate, it's still going to be reported stolen, and that's really bad for you. So he understood, everything was good. I had my $500.
he got in the truck and he headed home. So went back over, hung out with the dog, chilled with him. We played a little bit outside and just he was enjoying the sun. He's a pure black Great Dane, or Doberman Pinscher, who lives in the sun and soaking those rays, especially on those cool days. So, but yeah, from there, got a few things done. Friend came, picked up the dog, and they headed home. I got changed, went for a run, and it's just chilly. It's not real fun, but got my run in, got back from the run. Wife got home from work. She decided to make a little dinner, so we had dinner, and then after that, we were kind of just chatting about what we're gonna do and how things are going down, and everything was good to go. So, yeah, we was able to chill out a little bit and headed back outside, enjoyed myself a nice cigar, and the chilly weather started rolling in again. I don't like it. I thought we were over our winter, but they decided to have another week of winter here, which really, really does suck, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Headed in, watched a little bit of Frasier, had a little snack, and wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.